A very common thing in construction, especially interior systems, is concrete forming. Amazing thing. They're all tied off, and safety is. New stadium being built. All the walls that you see are being built with all their bare, and by all means, it's not good for your body, but you can do it, and it's they shouldn't harm you in any way.
No, the hanging off. I know, but I don't.
You are Peter Pan when you're tied on. I mean, you are. Because it is more dangerous to use a nail gun than it is to a hand gun. It's very efficient. The header is done. It's in. The man is on top. There's only one wall so far. It doesn't mean he's not going to put another adjoining wall onto it. And you see he's reading his blueprint. He's getting all of that.
Sam, with each section that you've shown us here, does this represent different stages of training that the individuals are
This
in?
will be the third week of training.
Okay.
So now that's once they come 4 times a quarter. So they've already been in the union for 9 months. And a lot of these guys just do like that man right there.
This guy's not having a hard time doing this, put it that way. But by this point in his career as a wood framer, doing this is something that comes
Very, very natural. Guys have put in already up to 1,000 hours or more doing nothing but is where you build your cement floors. Okay? And the reason that it's in dirt is because it's a dirty job. And we build from the ground up.
Foundation.
So those right there represent various, and there's another one underneath the dirt over there. Those are foundations. Okay, those are just your basic footings for building up above. The kids are a little rammy. The kids are a little cocky. You just might make this one, and it's done. And it's done on occasion, and it's done for good reason. Well, maybe spite. In your first week of class, you will learn how to work a man mill. This is an important aspect of all construction workers, and apprentices especially work off of scissors lifts all the time. This is a big part of what we do. Using a partner saw, building a soffit, putting up just about anything that's above hand reach is this right here. It's fast to get you there. What I have in my basement, and what all these apprentices will eventually have in their basements as well. This is one of the first things that you will end up building. Second week carpenters. So these guys have been in the union for a while now, and but not all that long. Okay, their first weeks are mostly spent in class, taking OSHA classes, learning how to work at JLG, and then I start working with glue to make this product right here. And when it's done, it'll be perfect. And of course, it's different than the rest. It's a little sturdier. It's a different piece of wood. It's a white pine, stronger. That's your handle. And they do last a long, long time.
And the basic foundation for this training is basically what? To get them accustomed to using the different type of tools.
Accustomed to using their hands and being successful. Being successful is a huge part of what we do. And not everybody has been in a world where they're always successful. Sometimes people don't feel that they can actually do it.
Right,
You know?
right.
And when you show somebody the blueprints for this, believe me, it's daunting. Are pretty simple. But when you've never seen one before, and you've never seen a blueprint, you know, that's going to be that? Really?
The actual piece, or the actual box is bigger than the size of the paper. So scale is
Exactly.
a challenge.
Yep. Well, scale is always a challenge. You know, and it'll say almost on every, it will say on every blueprint you get, do not measure to scale. And it's as simple as that, because if you do, you will fail. You need a hammer. Oh, this is probably a grading template. You know, I mean, this is the dimension you want. This is an easy grading template. You know, you put it on, teacher puts it on, it's right, and this is where you'll fabricate laminate to go on a countertop or the side of a counter. This is what we do and how we do it. But to buy it already done costs a lot of money. You don't have to buy it already done if you know how to do it. it takes you not long doing this project to be able to figure out how buildings have hundreds upon hundreds of doors. In order to build a door, you have to have the ability to measure, use your head, follow directions, and be able to put on a door handle, door lock, and door closure. All these things and more have been done to this door many times. Because when a hospital comes to needing their door closures, you need them done right so that millions of people can pass through their doors and not have them break. It's a big deal. Various types of doors and door closures. There are so many different types. It's, you know, it's kind of astronomical when you see it. I mean, the word astrical comes to mind. That's behind this section of door to take this door.
Uh-huh.
Now, why would I know the name astrical? You know, it's because I've had to put on so many. Now we'll take you to a different school. This is the Floor Coverers Training Center. It's a different school with different people. Head instructor Chris Marlowe has a moment of time.
Chris is incredibly busy. He is the floor covering supervisor for several states. He will travel quite often, and he'll go to Iowa or Nebraska, and he'll train those floor coverers.
You know who he is?
Yeah.
That's Nola
Noah?
and Larry
Nola.
Curry.
Nola, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you,
Larry,
Chris.
Nice to meet you too.
All right.
He was
Right.
making it up more. I was trying to figure out what's wrong with that query. It's like, how come I got it on one page and I don't have it on the other?
I understand, sir.
To answer the first obvious question, it's like, where is everybody? They're in Rochester. We're actually certifying 16 installers at the Rochester Training Center with a product. It's called Nora. It's a German. That's part of what we do in addition to the apprenticeship training here is we do journeyman enhancement skills. And so they're working with the Mayo Clinic and two of our contracts we're doing because they're going to be putting a lot of that rubber. Instructor is down there right now and he says, my goodness, everywhere you go, there's billboards up, the building
Yes.
and the construction is just ripping down there. But, stuff that are lined up on the outside wall there, we refer to the one as an elliptical star. And then we call the other one a 5-point star. Those are both examples of projects that apprentice will do in their third year. The first class that we take is called an intro class, and we have first aid, CPR, OSHA 10 program. It's all on professionalism.
All right, well, we're going to take off.
Thank you.